Welcome to another video. Today we are watching the fall of 76. This is like a historic internet historian video that everybody watched except for me. So today we're gonna watch it together, yeah. And if you want to join these reactions and watch these reactions live and chat with us and do a bunch of other cool stuff, you can join us over here at Twitch. And also I do streams on YouTube where we play some cool games together, so you can also join that. So let's go, let's go. Whoa. Bethesda ruins. Oh my, okay, this is kind of cool. That's kind of a cool intro.
If you found this tape, it means that everyone is dead.
Damn, why?
Or working at a different office.
Oh.
How did this happen? Well, I'll tell you. Buckle up, buckaroos.
I'm buckled.
Today's lesson is the
you buckled,
misfire
chat?
launch of Fallout.
Oh my
70.
god! Jesus, my gamer eyes! Ow! Ow, my gamer eyes.
2018.
Okay,
It
okay.
began with everyone getting just a little hyped up.
Have we waited long enough, guys?
Oh God, yes we have, Todd.
I think we have.
Oh my god.
Fallout 76, Bethesda's biggest game yet. My god, it was exciting. And they promised we'd know more at E3. E3 hype time. The press
Damn.
conference. 16 times the detail.
16 times the detail.
Why did he say it like that?
Lighting and landscape technology.
Amazing.
4 times the map
It is
size.
4 times the size of Fallout 4.
Fallout 4 is the only Fallout game I've ever played. I remember that shit being massive.
Biggest
Okay.
point yet.
My god, it was
Whoa,
exciting.
lighting! My favorite thing in video games.
November 14th, 2018. The game goes live with a day one patch of 50 gigabytes.
It is pain because I think that this video is like 7 years old. Back then, 40 gigabytes for a game was like so big, but nowadays that's just like the average game.
I'll see you tomorrow.
But once that's downloaded, you
Oh,
start
oh,
logging into
that,
the hellscape
oh,
that is
wow,
Fallout
that is
76.
really bad.
And
Oh no.
dear lord, they never fix the bugs. And there are so many of them.
They never fixed
Goodbye
it.
world, goodbye necks, goodbye body, goodbye heads, bugs, bugs, bugs
Oh
everywhere. Server
my.
crashes, game crashes, old bugs imported from
What
Fallout.
the hell is that? This is the peak male form. This is the most attractive man I have ever laid my eyes upon. Actual peak male form.
4. Use more than one nuke at a time, server's dead. Textures far
Damn.
too texturous and all-consuming void.
Bro, if I was playing a game and that started happening, I would imagine I was having a stroke.
307. Can't pick up stuff, can't stop asserting dominance with a T-pose. Frame rate problems, screen tear problems, getting too swole, getting underneath the map, getting attacked by invisible enemies, spawning too many enemies,
It kind of speaks for itself.
spawning too many
Bro.
god rays. Also, your camp resets after every session, and sometimes it goes underwater. Holotapes randomly play static, but too many holotapes mean none of them will play.
I remember Fallout 76 being the biggest letdown ever released before Cyberpunk. I mean, did they ever fix Fallout 76? Like, right now, in 2025, is it, like, good and playable? Because at least they fixed Cyberpunk.
The AI is far more A than I. Animations are broken. Surprise! Floating objects
Oh
and
my-
a traveling merchant. Just to name a few.
Wasn't that a...
Joseph Anson has a
okay.
great video that documents just the ones that he found.
1,001 glitches, holy. The video's almost 3 hours! Oh my god! If I'm a game developer and somebody is able to make a 3-hour-long video of all of the glitches that my freaking game has on launch, I think I would actually just give up on my career and find something else to do.
That video is 3 hours long.
Oh my
But it gets
god.
Error CE348780 can corrupt your data and force you to reinstall the game and console operating system. A few PC players had their computers brick entirely. Also, when the date rolled over,
I would be so mad. How does a single game destroy your PC? I would actually just crash out in the most dramatic way possible. My PC is the most expensive thing I've ever bought. Oh my god, that is so fucked.
2019, the nukes in the game stopped working altogether. No one thought it prudent to program in other years in an always online game. And a few players were straight up logging into other people's accounts.
Huh?
This guy
Bro. Okay, buddy.
randomly replaced with a level 8 character.
Damn.
Bethesda said they couldn't do anything about it.
What do you mean you can't do anything about it? That's literally the bare minimum, dude.
And many players are not thrilled with this game, and they want Bethesda to know that.
1,000.
And they want everyone else to know that too. But Bethesda
Valid
owns the
crash out.
platform. Is Fallout 76 fun?
Yes, it is. Banned for racism. Thread locked.
They had no direct outlet
Bro!
for their rage. The only
Bro, that is like some EA level I didn't know Bethesda was like this. I know that they're not like super good reputation, but that's like actually some EA kind of stuff.
torch to everything else. Reddit, Twitter, Bethesda's other games on Steam.
Damn.
The backlash was immense. But surely level heads would prevail. The reviewers would come out and say that the game isn't so bad. Oh dear.
If the best thing that somebody can say about your game is that it's not so bad, yikes.
Dear Lord, they hate it. This is so sad. Despacito, play Country Roads.
Country roads. Mutually assured boredom. Oh God. Oh no.
Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah.
A bizarre, boring, broken mess. Damn.
And the YouTube community had this to say.
It's really fucking boring.
Could barely bring myself to play it in order to finish this review.
No one on staff wants to play any more of this video game. I'm not going to subject myself to another 20, 30 hours of this fucking mess.
Is
In short,
awful.
Fallout 76 is morally, technically, and creatively bankrupt.
Oh my God! I mean, they are apparently right, but holy shit. That is so funny, dude.
We're working overtime. The mods on Reddit almost gave up. Look, I'm not saying that some people didn't enjoy and have fun with this game. But what I am saying is that the Metacritic was really funny to read. So what happened? Well, it came out that development was hugely rushed. The
Of
deadlines were
course.
tight.
Oh,
Too tight.
not looking.
Plus,
not
this
looking.
wasn't Bethesda's A-team. It's actually a relatively inexperienced division based in Austin, and the scope of the game kept getting
Freaking
bigger.
awesome.
We're gonna need distant weather systems.
How many times do we have to teach you these lessons, old man? When will they learn that you can't just rush a game? Every time that they try rushing the game just comes out a broken mess. They get review bombed with like the worst freaking reviews ever. Is it even worth it? How many freaking massive, super hyped games have to go through the exact same thing until they're like, okay, maybe it's not worth doing that. Maybe we shouldn't rush our game.
Paul Knight, and I just
We're
finished.
gonna need 16 times the detail.
Please, Todd, no more.
We're gonna need 4 times the size of Fallout 4.
Oh my
That and they were
God.
trying to patchwork the old Bethesda creation engine.
Was it one of the CEOs, like big executive guys that have a lot of power but never actually played a video game, and they don't even know like what their own video games that they're making are like? Yeah, but people complain about GTA 6 being delayed by like 2 years after announcement. Gamers need to realize you can't have both sides. It is very underwhelming to see it getting delayed, but I feel like it's more underwhelming and it's more disappointing if they just give you like the most disgusting, nasty slop ever because they try to rush the game.
Player framework. What else could you expect?
That's why I give my kids Fallout 76.
Tolerate the bugs and the bad reviews and the irate players. But what they couldn't tolerate were the exploits. Infinite inventory, infinite invisibility. The frame rate was tied to the game speed, so people were going a lot faster than they should.
Having bugs that make the game awful for you? Yes. Having bugs that make the game good for you? No. How dare you? You're going to jail now, gamer.
Server hopping for more items, infinite cache and infinite duplication, unlimited XP, unlimited nuking. The nuclear
Unlimited
codes were
bacon.
unencrypted and you could wall clip into the quest room. And someone was
Oh my
given the
God.
curse of infinite invincibility. Naturally, this can really mess with other players' online experience. So Bethesda was ready.
I
The
mean, there's a lot of things that are messing with their experiences, honestly.
ban hammer.
This just
And a
works.
blindfold to wildly flail around and take down anyone who happened by.
Damn.
But Bethesda wasn't satisfied with just banning people. No, they're a progressive company with big ideas. They wanted to give a road to redemption. So support sent out this email to players caught cheating. We would be willing to accept an essay on why the use of third-party cheat software is detrimental to an...
No, I refuse to believe that that's true. That there's no way that they actually did that. Are you serious? No. They're treating the players like they're kids in school and misbehaving. Oh my god, this is crazy.
That's right.
Crazy.
500 words on why you're a very naughty boy, and they may just give you your account back.
You gotta write an essay to Bethesda like, I have been a very, very bad boy. Please let me into the game, please.
12 days later, the mocking from news outlets caused them to reconsider this approach.
I mean, good.
One more exploit.
Good.
In all the Bethesda games, there's a dev room. Every item in the game is kept here. Security has to be top-notch because otherwise, someone could just waltz in and take all of the best items in the game and it would be an absolute disaster.
Wow, I wonder where this is going.
Well, shit. Of course, Bethesda wasn't equipped to deal with the issue. People started flooding in, taking the best items in the game, then selling those items on a black market of sorts. At first, they tried the usual approach.
Okay, there's no way somebody would actually buy that, right? It would be so stupid for somebody to actually buy the items in a broken mess of a game. Why would you do that? Do you have no self-respect? Do you have no respect for your own money?
Banning people who had some of the best items in the game. You spent 700 hours just to get the best gun?
Damn.
Die, cheater. Next, they put in a system where players would get tagged if they ever entered the room. And they banned those players. That wasn't much better because people would just start using Smurf accounts. Get in quick with a level 1 account. Get all that good shit.
Oh my
then
god.
Get the fuck out.
Oh my god.
Then use a duplication glitch to get a ton more of those items. Then transfer that stuff to your main account and you're good to go.
Dude.
Bethesda then takes out this level 1 and calls it mission accomplished. And you've just beaten the game. So the problem
Actually
continued.
embarrassing.
Bethesda is running out of ideas to solve it. There's a lot of speculation in the media and among players about how exactly people are getting in, but no one except for the exploiters knows for sure. That said,
It's a
Bethesda
secret.
needs to act fast before it ruins the economy of the game.
Before? I feel like it already happened, no? What do you mean before?
Email and sent it out to the Smurfs. Hello, cheater. Do you want to tell us how you did it and we might unban you, please? Should we not hear back from you, the account will simply remain suspended.
This is the kind of shit that you would see in The Office. How is this real?
And whether this approach worked. But from what I've
XD.
seen, it's still possible to get into the dev room.
Oh my god.
November
And
22nd,
it gets worse?
2018.
No fucking way.
Just a week after the release, the game goes on discount.
A week? No, wait! It has been a week? All of that happened in 1 week.
From $60 to $40 to $35 to $30.
Bro, that shit should be like $5 max.
You can find it for $15 on eBay, and in Germany, they're straight up giving it for free when you buy a PlayStation controller.
Nice.
Also, some stores are just zip tying it to other products. But to
You're
Bethesda,
gonna
it's worth
take
selling
it. I don't care if you don't want it. You're gonna take this shit with you.
the thing at a price close to zero, because it brings people into the atomic shop, which is where the real margins are, and it inflates the poor sales figures.
Atomic
Let's have a look at those. The latest figures show 76 sold less than a sixth of what Fallout 4 did.
Oh,
Not
wow.
good. There's also been a massive oversupply of hard copies.
Ouch.
Although, what's the point of a hard copy when the thing is just a cardboard disc telling you to redeem an online code?
Once again, how the hell is this real?
And while sales are low, returns are high. Immediately upon release, people began asking Bethesda for a refund. 76 is not
Reasonable.
on Steam, it's on Bethesda's own platform. So they have all the control.
Oh, no, that's
If players only played the game for a few hours, then generally they'd get their money back. However, it came out that people were sometimes getting refunds after a full 24 hours of playing. Quite generous. But then
okay.
word about this spread to forums. Then to Reddit, and a post got 12,500 upvotes informing people that this made pretty much everyone eligible for a refund, and the comments told them exactly how to do it. Bethesda was flooded with requests for
That's just bros supporting bros. That's beautiful to see. We love to see broship in real life.
refunds. And their response? Shut it down, lads. No.
Bro.
No. No one gets a refund now. Everyone go home. Show's over. Robot customer service man engage.
Customers who have downloaded the game are not eligible for a refund. We apologize for the
Download it? Okay, no, that is so abusive.
A few things followed. First, people got mad. One hardcore gamer even trashed a GameStop for refusing his refund.
Okay, the GameStop person has nothing to do. That's a minimum wage worker probably. They have nothing to do with that. Oh my god, dude.
Thank you for calling GameStop. This is Brian. How can I help you?
A bit of an overreaction.
A bit?
But probably also fake.
A bit?
Second, the media.
Oh. Oh my god, everybody making news about how to get a refund. Oh
And
no.
third, a class action lawsuit. Their inconsistent refund policy and terms of service may not be strictly legal.
Uh-oh.
November 27th, 2018. Miglaccio and Rathod LLP.
All of this is happening within a month. This is so bad. Oh my god.
Filed a class action suit on behalf of customers. Media quickly picked up on that. Their main argument is that it's a sometimes unplayable game owing to its technical problems. Then they're refusing refunds, and that Bethesda is engaged in a strategy to release it anyway, and then slowly patch their way into a more playable state. Updates on this lawsuit are slow.
Classic. So many companies do that, and it's so annoying.
So I'll keep you informed on the second channel. Ad time.
Ad time.
There's a meteor headed
Oh my
straight
God.
to Earth.
That Will Smith clip just unlocked a memory. Oh my god, I did not remember that thing. Oh, holy frick.
Oh my god. We must do something. Was anyone curious enough to read about it online? Not me.
The meteor?
Not me either. Nope. Oh no. Now people think I'm dumb and I have died a virgin. Don't let this happen to you. Get Curiosity Stream. It's a streaming platform with some of the best documentaries and non-fiction from around the world. Works for your Roku, Android, etc.
Very
It works on everything, okay?
I'm very
Science,
aroused.
nature, history, tech.
Oh my god, tech
society.
makes me...
CuriosityStream.com/internet historian for unlimited access to the world's free top documentaries
Unlimited
and non-fiction
access?
series. Use the promo code Internet Historian during the sign-up process to get the first 30 days
Nice.
free. Then cancel any time.
I don't know if it works
Wink.
anymore. Wink.
Please, look, I need sponsors. I bought a lifetime supply of toilet paper thinking I was saving money, but then I left it out in the rain and the crows got it, and now I'm back to square one. Please.
Always the crows, bro. Crows are menaces.
Ads over.
Every
Let's
time.
rewind a little bit. Fallout fans made their pre-orders, and the most dedicated pre-ordered the Power Armor Edition.
Oh
Wow.
no, what is that?
It came with a helmet, box,
wait, that's kinda
map,
cool.
army toys, and a genuine West Tech canvas
The game might be a broken mess, but those things are kind of cool. At least the helmet won't have bugs, I hope.
bag.
That looks kind of cool, no?
Fast forward to the release. And customers noticed that their precious bags,
Is that supposed to be like for a Barbie doll?
which are supposed to be made of the finest canvas in the land, look a bit different.
Bruh.
In
Oh,
fact,
that
it
shit
looks
is
like a
shiny!
carry bag the real bag should come in.
Bruh.
Did they
Oh,
really just
wow.
advertise one thing and deliver another? You can't do that. So there was a surge of backlash, and people
That
began
is so
emailing
shiny.
Bethesda
It's for knuckle-sized people!
refunds, asking for answers. By this
Bro,
point,
not even the
customer
bags.
service is absolutely over it. They are done with the facade, and they send this
I am so glad that I didn't work at Bethesda freaking customer service back then. Can you imagine? That would be like one of the worst jobs ever.
email in response.
Hello. We are sorry that you aren't happy with the bag. The bag shown in the media was a prototype and was too expensive to make. We aren't planning on doing anything about it.
That's a fake email, right? Like, they're exaggerating, right? They did not send that to people.
That's the whole email.
What?
Staff at Bethesda aren't even hiding their contempt anymore.
Please tell me that they got sued for that. There's no way that they got away with that shit. Oh yeah, we told you we were selling you something, but it was actually too expensive, so we're gonna sell you something way worse. What do you mean?
Naturally, the internet goes wild.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Wow.
That is
Wow.
awful, dude.
Well, I got so mad, I shaved
Oh my God, it's
everything
this
off my
dude.
face.
Okay, guys.
I'm sorry. Whenever I see that dude, I just remember that freaking picture of him.
This is a bit of a PR nightmare. We have to quell the outrage. What do we do? Well, we've got this in-game currency. Let's just give them the minimum amount of that. Fantastic idea. Hear ye, hear ye. Anyone who paid $200 to $300 for the Power Armor Edition is hereby entitled to $5 worth of in-game currency.
How are you that shameless? Okay, honestly, I hope that one day I am able to be this freaking shameless.
That you'll be able to spend with us. 500 atoms? Fuck yeah! What are you gonna do with your atoms? I'm gonna buy 5/18 of the white paint version of the Power Armor. Whoa! What about you?
My God.
Light wood laminate, light wood laminate, light wood laminate. Fuck the bag. He's right. Fuck
so
the bag.
bad.
Light wood laminate, light wood laminate, light wood laminate, light wood
So
laminate.
bad.
Of course, this was Bethesda's fantasy of what would happen. What really happened is further outrage, and even the media started piling on.
Valid.
Almost heaven, West Virginia.
God,
It even became part of that class.
bro. $5 worth of currency is, oh God. You can see how much the company respects you as a fan.
Action lawsuit from earlier. Bethesda put out a tweet apologizing for their curt customer service and gave a different excuse for why they didn't make the bags. A shortage of material, apparently. That was quickly debunked.
Bro!
Because it turns out they did make the canvas bag, except they gave them all out to influencers.
Oh my God! I thought that this was like a modern day thing where they give their own customers shitty things just to give like expensive ass PR packages to influencers. I bet that a lot of these influencers didn't even give a shit about the game at all.
It's not the same one, of course, but it's sourced from that ever-scarce material, canvas. But what's more amusing is that it turns out there is a canvas bag in the game.
Bro.
If you don the postman's outfit, which of course can be found at the Atom Shop.
It is a
for 700
microtransaction!
atoms. Ooh, just short.
Bro, this is comically evil! Oh my God! Oh my God!
The bleating from the online community continued, and Bethesda's lawyers realized there would be trouble, so they decided to capitulate. Alright, fine. We'll
Let
make your
them eat
precious
canvas.
fucking bag. If you want to claim it, you'll have to fill out this form with your name, personal details, address, etc., etc. And we'll
And they'll
ship out the
send you a
bag to you
pipe
in
bomb.
4 to 6 months.
Dude!
But it doesn't quite end there. Because Bethesda is known for bugs, and of course their website is a buggy mess too. Turns out all of the customer support inquiries are unsecure.
They can't even make a functioning website. Oh my God. I genuinely cannot believe that this is real.
In fact,
oh my
people
God.
can open and close and change them at will. Listed are details of full legal names, phone numbers, home addresses, and more. If you've requested your canvas bag, you've just been doxxed.
Oh my God, that's crazy. You and the thing that you paid for get doxxed, idiot.
Knowing how to immediately fix the problem, Bethesda panics and temporarily shuts down the whole website. And that is the tale of the duffel
What the
kerfuffle.
hell?
How could this have been so difficult? They made one for New Vegas. One last piece of merch, a rum drink. Nuka Cola Dark. Pre-orders
You're gonna get a deadly disease if you drink that shit.
available in September. Shipped out on November 14th. $80 plus postage and handling.
80! No.
Not cheap. But in return, you got a very cool bootle. Looks good on the shelf. A great
plastic.
conversation piece with the family over Thanksgiving.
It's plastic.
Or at least it would have been. November 14th came and went, and there was no rum.
Okay, it would have been better if it was plastic.
Okay. A week later, on November 21st, an email comes through. There's a delay. Things aren't up to the usual Fallout standard, they say.
What standard? They're just gonna send you the most radioactive, disgusting shit ever and call it rum. That was the non up to their standards. Oh my God.
The usual Fallout standard.
Oh yes, the very, very high. Oh my God.
Things aren't up to the usual Fallout standard. So we'll have it for you soon. No specific date given.
Oh my God.
1 week later.
Nothing. Then on December 5th, another email. Good news. We start shipping on December 12th. It's been nearly 3 months since you pre-ordered.
Bro.
But as a show of good faith, we made this promotional video for you. And this is where things went
Wow.
from tardy to retardy. Right there. Did you catch that? That's just a regular industry bottle and a plastic shell.
I was joking. I was f***ing joking. There's a level of slop that is unacceptable. The fact that I'm able to predict what they did when I was joking about something that I thought was ridiculous and absurd is ridiculous and absurd.
$80 and waited a quarter of a year for a plastic shell?
Ouch.
People were not happy. Look at that ratio. Nothing in the marketing said that it was a plastic shell. Super premium, we were promised.
Super
the
premium
media
plastic. Super delicious premium microplastics that are gonna make your balls sparkly when they go to your balls. Oh god, this is so bad. Ugh.
People began cancelling their orders.
Good!
Silver Screen tries to convince people that it's not cheap and shitty. It actually costs us
Plastic, you motherfucker! How expensive and high quality can plastic be?
as much to make the plastic one than the glass one. Then what the fuck? We spent 100 hours coding the design. Convincing stuff. So it arrives, just a few days before Christmas. The rum is about the quality you'd expect.
Oh.
Can I swear on this? It's my own show.
Worse is the design. The oversized lip means liquid can pour inside the shell.
Hard to pour because how they
The Fallout standards, boys.
spilled like half the shot.
Oh my god.
So you're best off opening the whole thing up to prevent spill.
Okay, I'm not an alcohol drinker. I don't really know what good rum looks like, but this kind of looks like shitty Coke. I don't really know cuz I don't drink. I don't know what rum is supposed to look like. Rum looks like that though. Really? Piss? I'm gonna hold your hand while I say this, but if your pee looks like that, you really need to see a doctor. Go to the emergency room right now. If it isn't that dark, so it isn't that high quality. Oh yeah, that was like what I was thinking, cause I used to imagine rum as being like way darker than that, you know?
So you're best off opening the whole thing up to prevent spilling.
And
If you do that, there's a good chance that you'll snap the flimsy plastic.
Of course.
Any liquid will immediately ruin this cheap paper sticker.
Of course.
Some made their own at home and the quality was about on par. But look, if you
Nah,
do
I
want a
would say
decent
that's
version of the
better.
product, there are reputable sellers of them. They're on Etsy. They're far cheaper, and they actually give a shit. Not gonna lie though, some of the memes that came out of this were pretty good. Now, many claim that this was an honest mistake.
Sorry.
Bro, how innocent do you have to be to believe that this shit is an honest mistake? How do you survive on Earth being that gullible to the level of believing that this shit is an honest mistake?
That customers were at fault for misinterpreting ambiguous marketing. I disagree. All of the marketing shows other glass items.
Dude.
All of the mock-ups show something more akin to frosted glass than plastic. They give plenty of descriptions of the product too, and not once do they mention plastic. And they were engaged in a bunch of other tomfuckery as well. Before the product was even available, they flooded their own product reviews with a bunch of 5 stars.
This is so embarrassing. Please tell me like their CEO retired after that. Sorry you used terrible plastic in design. Whoopsie daisy. Oh my god, guys, I didn't oopsie. I accidentally traded the cool glass thing that you were expecting for a cheap ass, flimsy ass plastic. I'm so sorry. I'm just a game company. I don't know what I'm doing.
This raised some eyebrows, and people on Reddit even called them out for it. So they deleted them. You can see all this activity on the Wayback Machine. Now, if they're happy to deceive people in this way, it seems silly to give them the benefit of the doubt about the glass.
Yes.
It's also worth quickly talking about the Bethesda merch store. Some of these items are pretty neat. That's cool. Good idea.
But they are not actually what you get, huh?
Fallout 76 pant. Singular. But why is he so mad? The photography is all just slightly off. This gaudy jacket was mocked relentlessly on social media. But does the $76 and $276 really make it more immersive? And why did they just toss it on the ground?
I hope that the plot twist is that this is like a scam. If this is like genuine merch, actually no, it's probably gonna be genuine merch, right? It's probably gonna be genuine. I don't know why I'm even doubting.
You're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars in merch and you don't have an eye on? Why is she wearing the size XXL? She's clearly not happy about it. But who looked at this and said, good job, print?
Oh, jeez.
Now that's surprising.
Okay, hold on. He didn't have to do that. The only reason that I won't say that this is AI is because this is from 2018. Because tell me this isn't in the most, like, AI-looking image you've ever seen.
They made the bottle properly. Yeah, one of those, please. But bigger and brown. Is that so hard? Let's get back to the game. December 2018.
Oh God, oh
there are
no.
2 new patches released that caused quite a stir. First, the good.
Oh,
For PC, they included a number of quality of life improvements, including...
No way! 22 minutes into the video, there's finally something good that they made!
To talk. But also brought in field of view sliders.
Oh, cool,
Hooray!
epic. No motion
Increased stash
sickness.
capacity from 400 pounds to 600 pounds, and a small buff to automatic weapons. Hooray! They decreased the carry weight of bobby pins so it no longer took up 10 to 20% of people's inventory.
You already know what I'm gonna say. I'm not even gonna comment on it. You already know what I'm thinking.
Some bobby pins the other week that said weigh these.
There were also upgrades to the camp that allowed for easier construction, and a bunch of bug fixes. Hooray! The bad. A whole bunch of unannounced stealth nerfs.
What is that? Hold on! I want one of those. If one of you guys say that this is just me holding a regular Nerf gun, I swear to God, I will hang them on my wall as a trophy. Mods! Mods! Find them and bring me their balls. Bring me their tentacles now, mods.
A whole bunch of unannounced stealth nerfs. They generally made the game grindier. Ammo production was decreased. Fusion cores burnt out faster. Legendary enemies spawned less frequently.
On guard, I'll fuck you up.
And the backlash was significant because everybody knew why Bethesda was doing
we're already used to it at this point.
To encourage people to use the atomic shop.
Dude.
And let's talk briefly about that store. Some of the prices are outrageous. A Christmas tree for $12. A Santa outfit for $20. Blue and yellow paint for $18. Oh look, $3 for the same sweater vest and slacks item imported from Fallout 4. But the biggest offense of all was the holiday emote bundle. $24 for some Christmas-themed emotes. Twice the price of these games. The media agreed that these were egregious prices.
Yikes.
But worse, they're engaged in some deceiving marketing practices too. Oh look, it's marked down half price. But it's not. It was released half price. They're artificially jacking up the price, only to then give it a fake limited time discount in order to create a
This is like a shitty company classic of faking a discount.
sense of urgency. That's illegal, here in Australia at least, in Canada and in the EU.
Nice.
Reddit quickly picked up on this and pointed it out. Bethesda reacted by scrapping the discount and just setting it as the always intended price. Okay, it's been about 25 minutes of whining now, so I'm just going to leave it here.
I mean, it was valid whining though. It was valid.
Touch on the new pay-to-win fiasco. The new camera item that lets you teleport. Dwindling player numbers. But on the flip side, they're also adding new content and improving the game over time. Heck, No Man's Sky was a surprising comeback.
Okay, I feel like that's an unfair comparison. I feel like No Man's Sky was way more fixed than this game. Cause I hear people playing Cyberpunk till this day. I hear people playing No Man's Sky till this day. I do not hear people playing Fallout 76. So Nako, would you play 76? Do you hate me? Cause that's what I hear right now. I hear, Nako, I hate you and I want you to die.
So, maybe Bethesda can do it too. But for now, Todd returns to cryostasis, hiding in his bunker until the bombs of outrage stop falling, and returning only when it's time to get our hopes up once again.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Have they released... Oh, wait. I was about to ask if Bethesda has released any big disappointment games since then, but isn't Starfield theirs? I remember now. Do they not have a single game that they released that was not awful on release? No? Okay. That's crazy. That is actually insane.